Today, we're not talking about theory. No definitions, no textbook stuff. We're breaking down the exact algorithm that Android runs internally to decide which app opens your intent, step by step, like a machine. Once you get this flow, those intent bugs will stop feeling random forever. So what input does Android actually receive? Everything starts with one thing, an implicit intent. Android doesn't care about your app name or your UI. It only looks at three inputs: the action, the categories, and the data. Data can be a URI, a MIME type, or both. That's it, no magic, no guessing. Now, how does Android apply these filters? It doesn't compare things randomly. It applies intent filters in a fixed order, always. First, it checks the action, then it checks the category, then the data, and finally it does scoring and ranking. If you miss one step, the filter is gone. It's like a pipeline with rejection gates. The first gate is action matching. Android checks if the intent action matches what the filter declares. If not, that filter is immediately discarded. And no category or data checks even happen. This is for speed. It's the fastest rejection. Next is category matching, which is strict. Every category in the intent must be in the filter. If even one category is missing, the filter is silently rejected. This is why category default is so important and why sometimes your app never shows up in the chooser if you miss a category. Then comes data matching. If the filter makes it past action and category checks, Android looks at the data. It checks the scheme, host, and path if it's a URI, or the MIME type if that's present. More specific matches always beat wildcards. If both a URI and MIME type are there, both must match or the filter is out. Why do some apps appear on top? Because Android scores the matches. More specific matches get higher scores, like a PDF viewer beating out a general browser for a PDF file. In the end, after all filters are evaluated, you either get no matches and a crash, one match and the app opens directly, or multiple matches and you see a chooser. It's all predictable and deterministic. Before showing the chooser, Android also checks for default apps, verified app links, or any policies. If there's a verified link, you might not see the chooser at all. So remember the flow? Match the action, match the category, match the data, then score, rank, and show the default or chooser. That's the Android intent resolution algorithm. If this helped you understand intents better, hit like, share it with your fellow Android devs, and subscribe to InfoNext for more deep dives into how Android really works. Now